Hello everyone and welcome back to biology. Today we're getting ready to get started on lesson number 19, which is the importance of viruses and bacteria. So we've learned a little bit about what viruses are and we've learned about what bacteria is. So let's learn about the importance of it and kind of what they do since they are already around. So here are some key points about each that I'm going to touch base on. Let's start with viruses. I personally hate viruses. Why? Because they don't really have a cure. Let's say you get a viral infection. So, viral diseases. If you get a viral disease, and viral diseases are things like the cold, the flu, chickenpox. A very popular one going around right now, coronavirus. It's pretty new as well. Now, for these types of diseases or infections, they are not treatable with antibiotics. So there are no antibiotics that they can give you to cure a viral disease. Yet, they do prescribe you, let's say, Tylenol, ibuprofen, just to kind of ease your pain and kind of help your body fight through it. But there is something else that throughout time we have been able to develop, which are vaccines. Now, the vaccines don't cure the diseases, but they do help your body prepare itself and to be able to fight off these viral diseases. Common vaccines that we actually need every year are the flu vaccines. When you're a baby, you get your chickenpox vaccine, or you get the chickenpox. I was one of those kids that got the chickenpox very, very young, even though I got the vaccine actually. So that is viruses. Now, bacteria. Bacteria is actually pretty important and actually pretty helpful in our environment. Bacteria has decomposers. Now, what is a decomposer? Have you ever heard that when, let's say, a rabbit dies, the body decomposes? Now, what's happening is that bacteria is actually eating away at the dead matter. So one living thing is eating the dead thing, and it's eating away at it. So when it finishes this decomposing, the only thing left is going to be bones, and that is thanks to bacteria. Now that happens to anything that dies. It can be any mammals, fish, anything, whatever dies, any living organism that dies, when it dies, it is decomposed by bacteria. Now that even happens in plants. Now, nitrogen-fixing bacteria, now that I talked about plants, is what helps plants grow. Now, this is found in the roots, and we're going to be talking more about specifically nitrogen-fixing bacteria in our next lesson. But for today, just know that this is the kind of bacteria that helps our plants grow. But just like how we have very helpful bacteria for our environment, we have very harmful bacteria. There are also bacterial infections and diseases. That means that you can get sick due to bacteria. However, thanks to the technology and how much medicine has advanced throughout the years, there are actual antibiotics to help cure bacterial infections and diseases. Now, for example, a bacterial disease is probably tetanus or tuberculosis, or I had another one on the top of my head. But nonetheless, these have these diseases and these infections have specific antibiotics that help kill the bacteria to be able to cure yourself if you get a bacterial infection or disease. Okay? So, those are the importance of bacteria and viruses. Now, like I said, we're going to be talking more specifically on nitrogen fixing bacteria, but for the moment, just know that that is a kind of bacteria that helps plants grow. For your assignment today, I want you to send me a picture of these notes. Now, I know I just have small bullet points, but kind of tell me what I said about each one of them. Give me a separate bullet point, so you're going to have a total of 12. Since I have 6, I have 3 for viruses, 3 for bacteria. I'm going to have you add in another bullet point, no antibiotics. What did I mean by no antibiotics? No antibiotics can be prescribed to help you cure a viral disease. That's just an example. You could use a different one depending on what you picked up from what I said, okay? Now, that is going to be your assignment for today, along with a picture of your notes, which pretty much it is your notes. So, I'll be expecting that very, very soon, and I hope you all have a very wonderful day. Goodbye.